Hi and welcome back to my channel. First of all, I want to say Happy New Year to the Chinese community. I know it's their New Year's today and the Year of the Snake. Now I was asked to do by the Takeaway Boys, Paul, to do a curry pie like he did on his channel, and I will link his curry pie in the description box. Now I thought I'd do mine a little different, with it being Chinese New Year and with the emphasis on the takeaway for the Takeaway Boys. There are a lot of videos there of the takeaways and he will be doing them now and again, but he's come to our community of home cooking, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and hopefully Paul, you'll like this one. So as I bring you down, I have most of my ingredients ready, prepped. Now I am doing this today, which is New Year's Day for them. So the first thing I'm going to do is put a little bit of olive oil. Now I know not everything will be totally authentic, but it's the way I'm going to do mine. So we're just going to heat that olive oil up, and you need it on a low to medium heat. Now in the other pan you can see I've got some potatoes, so I'm going to boil them. So when this oil is heated up, I'll bring you back. So now that oil is hot enough, the first thing you're going to do is add chopped onion. I used one. Doesn't have to be chopped too well because you're going to blend this later. So now you're going to fry these onions for about 5 to 6 minutes. I should say cook these. This will be basically your sauce, sort of, you'll see. As I said, it's not truly authentic. It's as close as it can be because one of the ingredients I don't have. So I'm using a substitution. And when I'm going to use that ingredient, I will tell you the substitution. Now I already pre-cooked my chicken. I used chicken piece portions, which was the thigh and the leg part. And I used 5 of them. I roasted the chicken and then I cut it up into bite-sized pieces. Now if you don't want to do that, if you get chicken breasts, you can do this step first, and I'll tell you when to do the next step for that. But what you need to do is obviously do your onions and your garlic first. And all the other bits. And you'd want to put your chicken pieces into a bowl with about 2 teaspoons of corn flour and just mix it. Leave it to one side until you need to use that. Obviously when you do need to use it, you'd fry it off then on its own with the corn flour until the corn flour is gone. and then you'd actually mix it into the sauce, which is what we're making now. You just want the onions to be kind of translucent. As I said, it doesn't really matter how big the pieces are or how small the pieces are, because you are going to be blending it down anyway. Now if you're not going to be using chicken pieces and you're doing it exactly the same way as I have, then I add the 2 teaspoons of corn flour to your sauce mixture, just to thicken it up while it's finishing the cooking. Because that's all it's doing, it's just going to thicken up your sauce. So now that's nearly ready, I'm going to add my garlic. Now I use 2 cloves, you can use 1, it depends on how much you like garlic. If you only like a tiny amount of garlic, then just use 1. And for all those people out there that are what I'd call lazy, I mean you're not really, but you can use lazy garlic instead. And you'd use what, a half teaspoon, a teaspoon. So we're just cooking that for another minute. You're then going to add your ginger. Now I've gone for the finger chilies. I'm putting 6 in. As I said, I'm putting them in pretty whole. I just chopped the top off, so the seeds are still in there. Now you're going to put in roughly 1 teaspoon of curry powder. You can add more, you can add a little bit less, it's up to yourself. And because I'm not using turmeric, I'm using cumin. So you won't put the cumin in, you put turmeric in, but I'm using cumin. I'm going to add some salt, some pepper, give that all nice incorporated. Now you're going to add 400 millilitres of stock, chicken stock to be exact. You're going to bring that to a boil. Well, as you can see, I did it with the blender. I forgot to turn the camera off, so sorry if you earphone users. Now into that I'm going to add my chicken, and we're just going to let that cook through for about another 10, maybe 15 minutes. And yeah, I chose dark meat. One, because it's cheaper, and two, because there's more flavour in the dark meat. But as I said, it's up to you what meat you use. So I'm just going to let this cook for a small bit longer, and then I'll show you what I will do with the rest to make this Chinese curry pie. Now our sauce and chicken's done, so I'll show you what I'm going to do next. So the next thing I'm going to do is put this, or some of this, as much as I can fit. Yep, there we go, can fit it all, wonderful. And this is the tricky bit. And my mash is just going to sink. Brilliant. Too much sauce. Way too much. Oh well, we'll try and salvage. I kind of knew it would be too much. Now I'm going to put that into my halogen oven for about 20 minutes. Now you can see the pie is done. So I'm going to put some of this into my bowl and we're going to see what it tastes like. So now I have some in my bowl. We'll give it a taste test. So as you can see, I have my bowl. And I'm just going to dive straight in. Oh, yum. That's a really nice, and there's a lot of spice, a lot of heat. Not overpowering, it's really nice spice. So that's my take on the curry pie that the Takeaway Boys did. So yeah, definitely thumbs up. I love the spices in that. Definitely a nice hot warming one. I'm going to finish this off. I'm going watching their latest video, which I think is fish fingers homemade. So go and check them out. As I said, I will link the video to this in my description box. Give them a subscription. They are trying to get to 1,000. So it would be appreciated if you're not already subscribed to them. Please go and subscribe to them. So that's all for this video. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a like. Click the notification bell when the new uploads. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment box. Are you going to do this one? Are you going to try it? Did I do a good job? Not bad. It is nice. So thank you for watching. Until the next video, goodbye.